Okay, so in this video, I want to kind of go through a little bit about what Amazon Authority actually does, how it works, so you understand what's going on behind the scenes. Because honestly, once you're set up, you don't have to do much, and we automate a lot of the core stuff on your site so that your store is continuously fresh, that all of the other things are happening behind the scenes. Now, what we're doing is we're really liaising between a e-commerce setup using a system called WooCommerce and Amazon's API and all the cool stuff that honestly, a lot of people don't realize is there. So we actually create a perfect unison between e-commerce on your site and e-commerce on their site, and act as the perfect kind of conduit to allow your customers to find products on your end. We put them into a cart environment and then put them on to Amazon so they can check out, and we turn Amazon into a drop shipper. Now, what you're seeing here is the dashboard of Amazon Authority, and you can see that we've got some real-time stats about what's happening. Now, this is a demo site. We do this just for the actual launch. It's not actually really a live site, although I found out it's actually made us a few bucks because people have been buying things from it, which is great, but we've only been using this for demo purposes. Just goes to show you can actually make money when you're even just running demos. But you can see that we've got cart actions, who's added items to the cart, last products added to the system. Some of those products have been viewed, top opened and clicked products. In other words, these are ones that people have viewed. We've dropped the cookie for those as well and retargeting against them. And then top items actually added to the cart for people to check out so they can see the process. So you can get a really great summary of what's going on. And also you get, in this case, I didn't set up the cron for this site, but you get a little notice so you know that the cron is running, things are going smoothly, and everything's good. So that's kind of just a dashboard summary of what's going on. Plus, obviously, you can check your Amazon stats as well, or Amazon stats on the back end. Now, this is the demo zombie store. This is one that's already configured. So I want to show you that you also have these saved searches. These are your campaigns. And in this case, you can see I've set up several different campaigns running. And again, I've set up multiple different search parameters. Each search parameter you can save as an individual campaign. So, for example, I've got 2 different toy versions or zombie toys that I threw into the toy category, and that gave me a total of 80 products that I selected from those campaigns. Although it found we can only query so many products against Amazon's database at a time for limitation purposes, so each search is kind of limited to 100 products, but you can either select all of them or just run through them, and we're going to go through that in the next video of actually importing products. But you can set up multiple campaigns and dump the results of those campaigns into the same category without any problems at all. Now, this is what the cron and the updater checks against. It checks all of your campaigns and it runs them to check different products, make sure the products are imported, the images are imported, resized, processed, and everything else. And we've actually got multiple pages of campaigns. So you can see here there's some more campaigns on here. So there's even more campaigns. And if you delete a campaign, it will actually also delete all of the products from that campaign or remove them from your store. So that way you've got no problems, you've got no hassles. It keeps everything synchronized and clean, okay? Now, we're going to get, as I say, into the adding of products in the next video, but there are a couple of little things that we need to do on our store as well. So that's the campaigns, we've got the add products. We also have, and we'll cover this in the next video, the ASIN grabber, which is great because we can actually extract products from an Amazon page, which is very cool, and we'll show that in the next video. We also have the suggestion tool. Now, this can also help you plan your store. This is a tool we've added in the Pro version, if you have the Pro version. If you don't see this feature, then you've got one of the base versions. But what we can do here is we can dig in to a category. So let's actually switch over to our store, which doesn't have any stats at the moment, but let's go over to Amazon Suggest. I'll just close that down. And maybe I want to see, okay, dog training. Maybe I want to get an idea about what is out there, and I can go to pet supplies, which is the category where we're looking at, and I can click go, and our system will actually look in Amazon's direct system and say, hey, what are your customers actually looking for? Now, this can give you some great information because we're pulling it right from Amazon's database. We have a very, very powerful system that actually reports back what customers are looking for to buy. This is real customer information. So you can see here, dog training collar, dog training treats, dog training pads, dog training collar with remote, dog clickers, leashes, bells or dog training bells for door, whistles, so you can get an idea about what people are actually looking for. Dog training aids, accessories, agility. There are a ton of keywords here. This is what people are actually typing in to Amazon to look for to buy products. Now, I want to reiterate the value of this. You can create entire campaigns just around these keywords, and you can dig in as far as you like. But this one here, the first 10 are the main things people are looking for. And I guarantee you, these will be your most popular terms. Now, if I was just doing dog, for example, I went a little specific there with dog training, but let's just have a look at what dog products are coming up. So, dog bed, dog food, dog toys, dog collar, dog harness, crate, treats, leash, kennel, shampoo. Those, just for the keyword dog, are the most popular keywords that Amazon sees are associated with that keyword. So you can see how far you can dig in. This can also give you a great set of keywords for your site. So again, you can use this information and this very, very powerful process to really kick butt with what you've got going on. And again, this is the most logical way to approach your market. We'll use this tool in a lot more detail as we go through, but I just wanted to give you a quick overview of some of the items that we've got in here under the hood that is really going to give you the full advantage. Now, we have to do one last setup thing that I almost forgot, and that is a little configuration with WooCommerce. Now, WooCommerce is a free e-commerce solution that we're using to power part of our e-commerce setup. So we have to come over here, go to settings, and what we're going to do is just set it up for our environment. So by default it goes to pound sterling. We need to change that for whatever country you're in. In my case, United States. Actually you need to USD, US dollar. There we go. That's what I wanted as currency. We want that on the left. That's fine. And we'll go through a couple of other configurations. Base location, we want to set our base location United States, and I'm going to pick my state. I'm in California, so there we go. That's cool. Save that. We just want to set up a couple of things so we don't have to worry, and I'll go through these options real quick. We want to change it to pounds and inches for where I am. Again, depends on where you are in the world. Keep that in mind. I want to just set, okay, ratings are required to leave a review. That's fine. We'll leave that. Okay, display. And I'm just going to go through a couple of options. Okay, and just make sure everything's cool. I think that's fine. No, I think that's all cool. Inventory. Just going to go through that. Enable stock management. You know, we can always leave that alone, I think. We'll go to tax. We don't need to worry about downloadable products. We will make sure that's disabled, which is by default, so you're good. We want to also, on checkout, and we disable the use of coupons because we don't need coupons. We don't need any payment processing, so we're okay there. And then we'll go to shipping. We don't need shipping, so we can disable that. That saves any need for entering addresses and what have you. And we don't need to worry about accounts. So, no, we're all good. We can disable that. And, no, we're good. Okay, so once we've got all that, that's it. Now we'll add some products in the next video and start building up our actual store.